Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome to the live session. Welcome to the copywriting challenge with Boss Uzi. I'm so delighted to have everyone on ground. Let me check how many minutes I wasted. I wasted about 5 minutes. Thank God that I was able to manage the situation. A little bit of one or two occurred, so I had to manage it before time. I'm so delighted to have everyone on ground. Good evening, everyone. Please, if you can hear me loud and clear, I want you to just type in the comment section. Just type, I can hear you loud and clear. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I can see some early comers, like people like Amina, Amina Mohammed. I can see Olivia. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Can you hear me loud and clear? If you can hear me loud and clear, just type in the comment section. I can hear you loud and clear. Today, we are going to be going straight into copywriting, and in the next 30 minutes, we are going to be done. So, let me just remind the other people that we are live. Let me remind the other people that we are live so that everyone can join. All right. So, introduction. My name is Uzoma Aranibo and I'm chatting from Lagos, Nigeria. Please, where are you chatting from? Put it in the comment section. Where are you chatting from? Thank you so much. I can see Crypto Miner. I can hear you. Thank you so much. We are live. We are live. Joining. Oof. Thank God for life. Where are you chatting from? Somebody said I'm chatting from Enugu. Welcome. That is precious. I'm chatting from Enugu. Welcome. Where are you chatting from? Kelvin, where are you chatting from? Everyone, welcome. Where are you chatting from? Chatting from Lagos, Nigeria. Are you chatting from Delta? Okay, I see Marvelous from Delta. Welcome, Marvelous. Welcome, Marvelous. Please, if you have somebody that needs this training, I want you to share this training to that person as well so that they can join. If you have somebody who needs this training, send it to that person, put it on your WhatsApp status. Let us begin. Let us have a full house. Let us have a very, very full house. All right. Asaba, I can see from Asaba, Oshogbo. Welcome, everyone. So delighted to have everyone on ground. We're going to be starting in the next few minutes. Let me just remind some other people that we are live. Where are my students? All of them. Okay. Remind my community members we are live and we are good to go. Thank you so much, guys. I can hear you, Jackson. Thank you. So I can see Fred from Rivers. Hi, Fred. How you doing? So this is the final reminder, and I'm good. So welcome everyone once again. Welcome to the copywriting challenge with Boss Uzi. So delighted to have you here. This is a challenge I put together to equip every one of us here with a high income skill called copywriting. This high income skill is responsible for the kind of life I'm living currently. You may be asking me, what kind of life are you living? You've come again. Now, the kind of life I'm living is a life of, today somebody just posted a picture somebody just posted a picture and tagged me. He said, see Boss Uzi in 2019. Somebody posted a picture and tagged me. The person was like, this is Boss Uzi in 2019. But see him right now, everything has changed. And that is the reality. You know, when you experience growth in one area, it affects every other area. Why he was so surprised was because of the love I was showing them. Yes, when you have resources, you can always spread to other people. But resources doesn't come by default. Resources is an effect. Resources is an effect of the course of the work you put in, the intelligence and the knowledge you have encountered. One of the knowledge that can change anybody's life. Go and check somebody life that has changed, that was living in somebody that was very, very normal before, like was very broke. And if the person transform, one of the things you're going to find in that person is an introduction of two things. Number one, an introduction of an information, or an introduction of a person. It's any of these two things. It's either an introduction of an information, an introduction of a person. You understand? And that is how people's life are transformed. Now, today's class is basically just me introducing these two things to you. I'm going to be introducing an information to you, and I am also going to be introducing a a person. Yes, that is me. So I'm going to introduce myself to all of you today. So I think let me use slide so that I'll just be faster. So I'm going to share my screen very soon so that you guys can see my screen. All right. Now, how many of you was able to download the book Mindset Boost? I gave you guys a free copy of my book Mindset Boost. How many of you have been able to download it, and how many of you have been able to read chapter 1 of that book? If you've been able to download that book and read chapter 1, type in the comment section. I gave you guys a free book. I think the one I gave you guys yesterday, that yesterday is just the free copywriting book for you to get aware of what copywriting is and how, just getting an idea of it. All right. Somebody said I was able to download it and read it. Very good. Done and dusted. Beautiful. Somebody that is saying done and dusted. Are you sure it's Mindset Boost you read or just the copywriting in 3 minutes? Copywriting in 3 minutes was designed to even help you finish the book under 3 minutes. But Mindset Boost is a book that I took my time to write. It was my first book, and what I'm going to be sharing here today is going to be everything almost in that book, but we are going to relate it to copywriting. You see, a lot of us just came here online and just saw a training, copywriting, come and learn copywriting. But many of us don't understand the significance of this skill you're about to learn. All right, entertainer blog again. This skill that you're about to learn is responsible for changing my life. Not only my life, the person that taught me copywriting, it is responsible for changing his own life. And it is also going to be responsible for changing your own life, just as it is changing the life of my students. Now, there are two. You may be coming from a rich family. If you're coming from a rich family, I'm not sure what I'm about to teach you is for you because, probably you're doing well. Maybe you have 1 million or 2 in your accounts. I'm talking to people that was like me years ago, talking about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, people that did not have food to eat, people that wondered, what's up? How is my life going to transform? These are the people I want to talk about today. When I was taking my bath today, so I'm sorry to bring that in, I realized something. When I was small, we used to play football. And after football, everybody is sweating. After football, everybody is sweating. And there's something that used to happen in that football, and there's something that brings us out. The reason why we play football is because when we come back from school, there is no lights. So we have to play football. The ladies are doing 2 or 10-10 or whatever. The guys are playing football. And when NEPA brings lights, everybody shouts words, up NEPA. That was, if you know what I'm talking about, that was 2000s, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007. When we were all small playing football. Okay, let's even put 2009 or 10. People were shouting up NEPA. Guess what we are doing today? Years ago, we are still shouting up NEPA. From 2010 to 2026, everybody is still shouting up NEPA. What is it trying to tell you? It's trying to tell you that things never changed. The system of Nigeria, especially in Nigeria, is designed to keep you the way you are for a long time. You find out they are removing subsidy for fuel. But what have they done to better the life or to cushion the effect of fear of the fuel? Nothing. Everything is increasing day by day. My question for you is, how are you becoming a resistant to all these things? How are you becoming a resistant to all these bills that is piling up? One of the things that saved me was in 2020 when I learned a high income skill. And today I'm going to be revealing that to you. So I want to share my screen right now. If you can see my screen, just type Boss Uzi, I can see your screen. If you can see my screen, just type Boss Uzi, I can see your screen. Please, if you have not liked this video, kindly like. If you have not subscribed to this channel. Please, if you can see my screen, just type in the comment section, type in the comment section. Everyone should be using the comment. Type Boss Uzi, I can see your screen. It's going to be an amazing time today. Just type Boss Uzi, I can see your screen. All right. Just type Boss Uzi, I can see your screen. All right. How many people I can see? Only one person, only David can see my screen. Please just type I can see your screen. Everyone. All right. So I want to welcome you to the copywriting challenge with Boss Uzi. Today is day one. And my biggest claim is that copywriting can make you rich. That is my claim. The reason why I claim this is not because of I want to just teach, it's because it is my reality. I want you guys to take your seat as I fly through this training. Now, this is not a presentation, this is a heart-to-heart conversation, and this is a discussion. So just give me a few minutes to just make the introductory part, then we are just going to converse, because it is not just about me, it is about us just having a conversation. In this webinar, in this particular class, there are three things I just want to let you know. Number one, I want to let you understand the concept of copywriting, which about 50% on this live session already have. If you don't have it, then you need to download the copywriting in 3 minutes, and I already gave you guys the book. So if you have not downloaded it, I'm going to still share that link again today. My coupon code is still activated. You understand? Second thing you're going to learn is I'm going to expose what is possible with this copywriting. And number three is that I am going to lead you towards the right path so that you don't spend time shadow boxing. Now, there are many reasons why you're here, but number one reason why I think you're here is because you're probably looking for a legit way to earn from the internet consistently. Or maybe you want to upgrade your financial status and you're looking for a legitimate way. You're looking for a legitimate way to do that. Or maybe you're a student, you're looking for a way to earn even while you're studying in the university. Or maybe you work a job and you don't like that job and you're just looking for a way to pivot into the digital space. Or maybe you just intend to learn to earn from the comfort of your home, just like me and other people are doing. Or maybe you just heard that copywriting pays well and you want to learn how to earn from it so that you can live the life of your dreams. If any of this is the reason why you're here, then your reasons are valid. Now, you may be wondering who I am. Who is this person that is talking to me about copywriting? Is he qualified to even teach me? I may not be qualified to teach you, but one thing I have is results. Listening to the kind of results I have, let me introduce myself to you as I inaugurate you and matriculate you into the world of copywriting. My name is Uzoma Orani, but you can also call me Boss Uzi. I am the founder of Boss Uzi Consults. What do? I help individuals like you earn a living from the internet with just their skill to build a thriving business in the area of copywriting, sales, and marketing. So what do? What is all this English I just spoke? I help people like you to just make money on the online space using just three skills: copywriting, the ability to craft compelling marketing messages to sell for yourself or other businesses; sales, the ability for you to craft a system of selling, like sales is just all about transaction, and marketing is the ability for you towards make your product or your services visible. That is the three things I do in a compendium. That is what Boss Uzi Consult is all about. And you may be wondering how many people have experienced my teaching, how many people have been trained like me. Now, if you check the training group that you just came out from, you'll find out that we had over about 1,000 people, or maybe 500 people, or maybe 600 people. I've been doing this consistently since 2021. So far, so good. For my free training like this, I've been able to train over 500,000 people because I do this almost every season that I have time. But personally, my mentees are more than 15,000 people that I've worked with closely. And I've also worked with 20 businesses since 2020 to maximize their profits using my skills of copywriting, sales and marketing. Many people refer me as the boss of what's copywriting. When the people are giving titles in the village, Eze Nkume, when people are giving titles, my own title is what? The boss of copywriting, and I'm proudly accepting it. Now, you may be asking all these questions. Did they born this boy like this? They did not born me like this. Before all these beautiful things, this was me on a very, very bad day. I checked the result on the notice board, and guess what I saw? 1.1 CGPA. My CGPA was what? 1.1. Many people would not understand what the meaning of 1.1 is. It means that, okay, that was a GPA. It means that if I was not able to get up to 3 points in the second semester, and my cumulative, that is CGPA, is less than 1.5. I'm going to be withdrawn from the university or I'm going to be probated. This was the reality. And I decided to snap this picture for myself. And I told myself, this boy you're seeing here, this 16-year-old, I'll be this, whatever age you were at that point. This boy, I am going to make myself proud and I'm going to make my family proud regardless. The situation that got me to 1 point something is nobody's fault. I just needed to find a way, even though at some points I had to go and register for a program. I registered for a course that I was not really interested in. You know, due to my deficiency in physics, I wanted to become a computer scientist. But I had a deficiency in my O level, so I had to settle for mathematics. And because I did not like mathematics and I was not good at it, I was consistently failing. And this caused me to stay over 8 years in university. Now, during my time in the university, I've spent a lot of years. Anytime I come back to Lagos, I am always looking for a job. I've worked with LG Shop. I have worked with companies that are doing chemicals. But this particular one was during the COVID. This was 2020. And when I came back during the COVID, I had to go and look for a job to work with somebody that was selling shoes. And I was a sales boy in Yaba Market. I was being paid 15,000 and this man owed me for 2 good months of my life. I was so confused that I was continue coming to the shop, even though I was seeing small change for myself here and there, as an Osaya boy. How many of you know what Osaya means? Please, all these stories are back stories that will really, really help us to dive into this copywriting well. So please and please be patient. How many of you know Osaya guys? The Osaya guys are people that would actually, when you go to the market, those people that used to draw you. I know many of you don't like them. Sorry, they were part of them. So I was that kind of person. I was not feeding for my salary. My salary was 15,000, but for Osaya, I could make like 10K a month, and I was very, very happy. My boss was owing me because the market was not moving. I went back to school trying to finish up my universities was not possible. But something really, really happened. Me trying to finish up my university in the Federal University of Ebonyi State, somewhere there. I was trying to finish up and things was really, really hard. No lecturer wanted to relate with me. I was wearing slippers to lectures. My family was not that rich. We were really broke. But something happened during this COVID. Everybody was at home, and there was a time there was a lockdown. Nobody was going out. That was the time that I had to open my phone, my Samsung J3 phone, 2 gig RAM, 16 gig ROM. And I started searching the internet. I was like, how can I really change my life? Then I saw something. I'm going to tell you what I saw. I saw different skills. There were a lot of online people doing different skills online, Instagram, live sessions. And I met this man, a mentor online, and he was telling us about everyone needs to learn a high income skill. It's now piqued my interest. I started going into this high income skill. You see, a lot of online people will tell you, go and learn a skill, go and learn a skill. It is sounding so sweet, but nobody will really tell you the skill that can actually make you money on the goal. And that is very, very important. So I started doing the research. I dabbled into many things and all. And lo and behold, I learned how to write an ebook. And that ebook was able to when I learned how to write an ebook and I sold that ebook, I was able to make a lot of money that I moved into another business. I moved into e-commerce. And when I moved into e-commerce, somebody took me to Mandela's, told me how the business was run. I made some money from there. And that was where everything started. I went back to school with a lot of money, and I used money to clear myself out. I said, you see this mathematics, money that has abused me. You guys are sending me out of office. Oh yeah, sir, I love you so much. I bought this one for you. Sir, I bought this one for you. Before you know it, I graduated from the university. It is the game. This is the game of life. This is how the game is being played in Nigeria. Many people say, this is cheating. No, that is how the game is played. I said, see, after this university, nothing can hold me in my life again, because this was my strongest obstacle. So when I graduated, I made my mom proud. I became this Boss Uzi many people now know today, rebranded myself in 2021, learned more skills. I'm an author of more than 5 books. and I've done, this e-commerce business when I was doing it. But that is not the goal for this class. The goal for this class is that same thing I learned in 2020 that has changed my life to become who I am today. Is the same thing I want to give you guys. And it is the thing called high income skill. High income skill can really, really make you rich. And when it comes to high income skills, there are a lot of high income skills. We have skills ranging from copywriting, closing, public speaking, digital marketing, software development, and so many more. You understand? So I want you guys to look at the screen right now, and I want to ask you a question. If you were to pick one high income skill to learn, especially now, what high income skill will it be? Will it be copywriting? Will it be closing? Will it be public speaking? Will it be digital marketing? Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. I am driving somewhere. Put it in the comment section. What high income skill are you interested in learning today? Put it in the comment section. Let me go and check what the comment is saying. Put it in the comment section. If we were to learn one high income skill today, what high income skill will it be? Somebody said copywriting. Somebody said copywriting. Put it in the comment section, everyone. Put it in the comment section. All right, copywriting. Let me check how many people are saying copywriting. Somebody said closing, public speaking, digital marketing, and so on. Okay. Give me a minute. Let me just remind the people that we are live, because there will be no replay. All right. Okay, so let me see what the comment is even saying. All right, copywriting, everywhere full with copywriting. That is awesome. Now, many of us have decided to learn this skill word called copywriting. I don't know why you guys are interested in learning it. Who told you that this skill can make you rich? Who told you that this skill is going to change your life? Many of you just heard copywriting and you're just joining a group. Don't you think this skill is just another skill that somebody is trying to cajole you online to learn? Don't you think so? I want you to convince yourself that this skill is capable of changing your life. When everybody say, what skill do you want to learn? If you don't know how to convince yourself, you need to find a way to even discourage yourself that this skill is not good for you. Have enough discouragement proof to back up you have to have a counter this thing. Now, let me tell you something. Out of all these skills here, there were a lot of skills I saw. In fact, this particular picture is what I downloaded in 2020. Since then, I've been using it in all my trainings. The same way like this. And these were the skills of 2020. But out of all these skills right now, one of the easiest that you can learn in the space of 30 days and you'll be able to land your first client is no other skill than copywriting. It's so easy to learn. It's that easy to learn. Now, let me go straight to the point. In this training, I am going to be doing 4 things. I'm going to be exposing copywriting. I'm going to be telling you what copywriting is, the roles of copywriting in any business and how you can land clients, how you can get jobs. I'm also going to be telling you about the opportunities, and we are going to start the practical day 1. Now, what is copywriting? Many of you read the book I gave you guys. The freebie I gave you guys. Now, copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages that triggers an ideal audience to take a word buying decision. Many of you don't understand what I said. Let me explain it in this way. There are 2 people on your WhatsApp. One person is Chidiman, the other person is Amina. Both of them are selling the same products. 18 inches charcoal black bone straight hair. 18 inches charcoal black bone straight hair. They are selling the same products. Chidima comes on our WhatsApp status and say, hello guys, come and buy bone straight hair from me so that I will not go to village. Please guys, come and buy from me. Buy from me. Buy for your girlfriends. Buy from me. Now I beg. Buy from me. Chidima was selling her bone straight at 180,000 naira. But her marketing message was, buy from me so that I will not go to village. And she was trying to what? Very, very good marketing, blackmailing marketing. Amina came on her own WhatsApp status and said, if you're looking for a hair, if you're looking for a hair that command attention when you walk into any room as a lady, then this 18 inches bone straight hair is for you. It is going for 186,000 naira. You get a free delivery, you get free oil to maintain the hair, you get a free one-on-one consulting anytime you need anything about hair, and you also get what? A free comb. All for what? 186,000 naira. Chidima came back again. Amina is selling her own expensive. Oh, guys, come and buy bone straight hair. I'm selling the cheapest. I am the cheapest in the market. 180. Come and buy so that I'll not go to village or don't allow them cheat you. I want to ask you a question. Who are you going to buy from? Are you buying from Chidima or are you buying from Amina? Are you buying from Chidima that says, come and buy so that she will not go to village? Or are you buying from Amina that says, if you want to walk into any room and command respect by spending money, by buying value that increases your passive value, then this 18 inches bone straight hair is the one for you. It comes with free delivery. It comes with a free comb. It comes with free oil to maintain the hair. And it also comes with what? One-on-one consulting for 186,000. Which one? Who are you going to buy from? Let me check the comment section. Somebody said Amina. You guys saying Amina. You guys like buying things expensive. You guys like buying things expensive. Somebody said Amina, 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 Amina. See, it seems like you guys did not hear that question well. Are you going to buy from? Are you going to buy from the one that is cheaper or are you going to buy from the one that is expensive? I cannot convince you guys otherwise. That is the goal of an intelligent marketing message. An intelligent marketing message reduces the friction and gives you more sales. This is who I want to train you people to become, so that you guys can write for businesses that are doing e-commerce, people that are selling products online. A lot of people are selling these hypertensive products. A lot of people are selling, a lot of people want to write an advertisement for their platforms. A lot of tech startups are starting up right now. They are very clueless on the advertisement framework. They don't know how to craft out the advertisement for it. The people that are going to be doing those advertisements and collecting high-level dollar currencies is not me. It is you people. That is if you decide to get trained well. One tech startup is starting their company, something like Money Points. Maybe they called it, they call their own startup Move. It's a digital financing system whereby you can send money from Nigeria to the US, just like an OPay app. If they give you the contract and tell you what is your name in the comment section, Save. If they give you the contract and tell you, or you're Rachel or Tayo or what is his name again, or Ifeanyiwa, I want you to write the words. I want you to write the advertisement so that this product can go to the target audience. What is Ifeanyiwa going to say? That is copywriting. With this skill called copywriting, you're going to be sitting down in boardrooms of kings. You know when the Bible says see there when a man diligent in what he will sit before kings, not men. Copywriting can make you sit before kings, because if you're learning other skills like normal writing, content writing doesn't really help people, doesn't really help any company to make money. But you see, copywriting, it is called, that is why, in fact, there's a book I gave you guys. I'm going to show you guys the difference between copywriting. There are a lot of copywriting. There's sales copywriting, there's direct response copywriting, there's email copywriting. There's a particular kind of copywriting that when a brands are looking for, you see this thing called direct response, that anything you say in your ads or any script you write, people are going to start downloading that app. People are going to be resonating with that app. you can do it with just the power of words. Now, look at these two books. These two books have the same content, but different titles. The first one says something like Astrological Love. This book was written by Nora Hayden in the 90s. And this book, said something astrological love. It sounds so astrological. But there was a man that found this book, read it, and it was so enticing to him. And he said, no, this book cannot be named Astrological Love. Let me buy the right of this book and give it the name it's supposed to be named. Meanwhile, this book sold about 5,000 copies. This man bought the rights and changed the name of the book to How to Satisfy a Woman Every Time and Have Her Beg for More. It really works. The first and only book that tells you exactly how. If you're a guy, in fact, ladies self, and you want to buy your guy a very good book, which one are you going to buy? Title A or Title B? Are you going to buy him a book that sounds like astrology, or you're going to buy him a book on how to satisfy a woman every time? They're the same book, the same content, but different words, cover page. That is to tell you that many people say don't judge a book by its cover, but this one is already being judged by its cover. Already, copywriting is the skill that makes you being judged by your cover on day one. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very important. This is a matter of urgency. Many of you need to learn this skill. Now, let's even go over to what copywriting is. Now, which one are you going to pick? Title A or Title B? Put it in the comment section. Title B. Many intelligent people are in the comment section. Title what? Title B. So now let's go over to what? Now, copywriting has copywriting does 4 basic things. Number one, let me put this phone on do not disturb so that nobody just calls Boss Uzi. Do not disturb. Thank you. So copywriting is divided into 4 parts. We have just like 10 minutes more. So listing up to the last bottom part. Number one, copywriting has attraction. In an element of copywriting, there must be attraction. Copywriting is divided into 4 parts. Attraction, nurturing, conversion, and retention. These are the things that copywriting do. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Like I said, copywriting is divided into 4. This is the attraction, nurturing, and conversion. This is the goal of copywriting. So if you do business, the goal of your business goal should be this. You want to be able to attract people with your headline. You want to be able to attract people with your copywriting skills. You want to also nurture them with your copywriting skills, and you want to convert them with your copywriting skills and retain them. This is what copywriting does. Now, let me explain what I mean. How many of you came from Facebook here? If you came from Facebook, type in the comment section, I came from Facebook. If you came from Instagram, type in the comment section, I came from Instagram. If you came from Twitter, if you came from X or TikTok, just type in the comment section, I came from TikTok. There's something I want to tell you guys right now. Now, there was something that you saw on the online space that made you click this ad and join this group. It could either be the flyer, it could either be either the flyer or either the way I said it. And when I just came online, many of you saw this advertisement, me wearing purple, or me wearing blue, or me wearing one senator wear like that, or maybe my ads have been pursuing you. But because of the ads has been pursuing you, it's not a guarantee that you'll click my ads. There was something I said, it was so direct. If you're interested in learning copywriting today, then I'm holding a free training to teach you exactly how to use copywriting to profit from the internet. If you're interested, click the link below so that you can join. Guess what? Out of everything I said in that short script was copywriting. Number one, attraction. If you're interested in learning how to use copywriting to craft compelling marketing messages today that attract your ideal audience, then I am holding a free copywriting masterclass to teach you exactly how to do it. Attraction, number one. If you're interested in learning copywriting, nurturing, then I am holding a free copywriting, blah, blah, blah. Conversion, click the link below to join. And that is how many of you landed here. In everything you're doing on the online space about sales and marketing, this is your goal. This is what copywriting is all about. Copywriting is the act of just crafting messages that just make an ideal customer to click. Let me see where you guys came from. Let me see where you guys came from. Somebody said I came from TikTok. TikTok. Many people are coming from TikTok. Wow. Means TikTok is a beautiful. Somebody said I came from X. Beautiful, beautiful. No Facebook here. All right, we stop wasting money on Facebook. This is just a date. Yes, it's a good thing I got the data from here. At least no wasting money on Facebook again. Facebook people are not serious. So that is what I want to tell you right now. Now, another thing I would like to tell you in the grand scheme of things is that I want to tell you guys we are still in the foundation, and there's a lot I want to even tell you, but I think we are not going to go there. We're not going to go there. But let me go over to what I have for today, because this is the main thing. What I'm about to teach today is the foundation. Is the foundation of your copywriting journey. Now, the people that you go when you travel to America, somebody said something. I saw a story like when you go to the United States, or you go to London, or you go to any country in the world, the person you meet, the first person you meet determines the first person you meet in that country determines whether you're going to be successful or not. That is why there is something called the copywriting mindset. The first person you meet will determine whether you're successful or not. Success on the internet space is not a lonely thing. It is a community thing. And you need to find the right community that is going to help you grow. Now, talking about community, first, I want to tell you guys about the mindset when it comes to copywriting. If you really want to win on copywriting space, then you need to understand the mindset. And to the people that read the book Mindset Boost, I told you that mindset is a set of belief system that governs the way you think and act, sponsored by number one, the people you hang around with, number two, the environment you dwell in. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you are going to be successful because of the environment you grew up in. When I was younger, I used to stay in a very very high-end community. So my colleagues, my street people, they were going to schools like Fountain, Top Grade, Top Grade, Prestige, Dozek University, Dozek School, Rainbow College. People that went to Lagos, you understand some of these schools I'm talking about. Chrisland. When I was living in that neighborhood, these were the schools that people were going to in my neighborhood. And my parents, thank God for them, I love them. They took us to a school called, one school, I don't want to mention the name. But when we went to those schools, the people that were in that school, they were not as tush as the people in the neighborhood. So I had a mixed upbringing. I had a tush lifestyle and I had a ghetto private school lifestyle. You understand? So these rich guys, the places they go to, Uzi, we are inviting you for our birthday party. And when you guys go to those birthday parties when you were small, you can see the kind of things that happen there, the kind of parks that they package for you, the kind of food. And when you go to the other ghetto parties, the other schools, when you get an invitation from maybe a colleague from the other school, don't expect to see one very true thing. You're going to be seeing baby conga, see conga, e conga, adikpakpadi. That is the kind of things you'll be dancing. But when you go to this other people invitation, I need a girl to rise my life. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Your environment is going to play a huge part in your growth. This was how my environment. When I realized this in 2020, I knew that, I was surrounded by largely people that always do music. I was surrounded by musicians. I was surrounded by different accountants, people that were not going the same way I was going. I was surrounded by these people. Do you understand? And I was finding it hard to grow. I was finding it hard to grow until, guess what? I joined a Facebook group. When I joined the Facebook group, I joined the Head Start community on Facebook. And I started seeing people of like my type, people dropping content, 7 ways to XYZ, social media. This was what I wanted to do. I wanted to become a social media person because I did not have a good certificate. My result was not that beautiful. I knew that social media is where I would be. Do you want me to start carrying my certificates and go and be applying for a maths teacher? Nobody will give me job. They'll say, oh, because you studied maths, they'll pay you 15,000 or pay you 30,000. So I knew that I knew that my money is going to come online. My mindset was, I am just going to sit down in the comfort of my home and I am going to make money. That is my reality today. This morning, I've not gone out, from my books to my phone to my computer, doing a lot of things, working for clients. This was the lifestyle I crafted for myself. What am I trying to say? If you don't believe it for yourself, if you don't craft that identity, if you don't craft it for yourself, it is not going to come to pass. And how do you craft it? You're crafting it is not by your personal design. Your crafting it is going to be dependent. It's going to be dependent on the people you meet. Now, before I talk about the people, so it's going to be dependent by your coaches, by the people, your colleagues, by the things you consume on social media. If the only thing you're consuming online is men are always this, women are always this, gay, Pella and Jarvis, not bad. But guess what? You need to learn how to sieve a lot of things for your future. You need to learn how to eat the things that is going to take you to the next level. You need to train your social media algorithm to feed you with the things that will change your life. So what I tried to say here, I wanted to summarize in this slide. And I told you copywriting is what? 3 things: crafting emotionally compelling messages. What does this mean? It is the art of strategically using words to influence buying decision. You understand? But it must not just be words. It has to be an emotional words, because emotional, we use it to spark attention. Then after you use emotional words, then the next thing is what? It triggers. You need to be able to trigger action. We have stayed so much here. So let's go. The mindset, the unforeseen foundation of success. There are many there are 4 pillars of success you need to have in this teaching. Number 1, when I knew that I wanted to really make money on the internet, I knew that I wanted to use skills to make money. So what I knew was skill is very essential. You need to learn one skill. And in this context, we are talking about copywriting. So you need to hone your craft. You need to understand persuasion. You need to understand persuasion. You need to understand you need to master the language very, very well. Number 2 foundation for success to build your mindset in this copywriting space is you need to develop effective marketing plans and knowing your audience. You need to know your audience. The reason why I put this as a foundation is because there are a lot of skilled people. There are a lot of people that claim they are copywriters, but guess what? A lot of copywriters, even from the comment section right now, but many of you are not making money. Please and please, if you're not like this video, just like this video, leave the comment section for a while, just like the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not. I think let's get to, it's not about the number thing, but I just want to use that as a feedback. We are currently up to 30 something currently live. So I want to see like 30 something likes. It is not a bad idea. So I want you to know that strategy is key. A lot of people learn copywriting and they just end up writing content online on LinkedIn, lying about or using AI to bamboozle people. That is not how to make money. When it comes to the strategy of copywriting, there are 4 ways to make money. Number 1, you make money as a freelancer. Number 2, as an information marketer, as an affiliate marketer, or you can make money as an e-commerce personnel. Number 4, the third mindset you need to have is you need to understand that your mindset determines your trajectory. And I told you something. What forms your mindset that can even determine your trajectory is your inner belief system that dictates how high you soar or how low you're going to become. And your belief system, it is affected by the people you hang around with and the environment you dwell in. So many people are asking a question. Boss Uzi, since your reality was like this, how were you able to navigate? How did you grow up? How did you bust out? I did not burst out physically. I was a very timid person. I was having low self-esteem because of the kind of I was not academically sound. My self-esteem were anytime it comes to academics or anything relating intelligence, I was under the boss. I was under the boss. I was not this out there. I was not outside person. Anytime they call debate, I am inside. Anything public speaking, I am inside. So I had to find my tribe intentionally. I did not see them outside. Everybody is now playing video games in their house, streaming. I found them on the social media. And when I found that group that was able to ignite me, not the noisy space of social media, this was a Facebook group as at then, where people inspire each other. We write content. It was like a community. Beautiful. We don't have that again because attention span is dead now. Instead of people to read a very good, beautiful words on LinkedIn or Facebook, they prefer to go and watch a stream. Not bad, not bad. So you need to train yourself to go and start learning, to be highly intelligent, to go and start learning from highly intelligent people. Thank God you've been able to what come to this training. At least you've met one person, you've met this YouTube channel. It is a channel that you can learn hidden wisdom. We don't have the best views. Our growth is not about views. Our growth is by one life just being changed. The next thing you need to know is that you need to follow your consistency. It's not going to be easy. Nothing that makes money online is easy. Anybody that tells you it is easy, you do XYZ, that person is lying to you. You understand? But what makes you consistent is your belief system. Your belief system isn't just a thought, it's an invincible force that fuels what your consistency. So let's go something. Today we are going to be doing something. Now, the truth about belief system is that beyond your belief, you cannot perform beyond your belief. You understand? And what belief what shaping your action. You cannot perform beyond your belief, and belief shaping your action. When it comes to mindset, there are two types of mind. There are two ways to build your mindset. By number one, the law of belief. Whatever you believe is what is going to be your reality. Number two, the law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect says that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That is like the physics third law of motion by Isaac Newton. If you wake up in the morning and pray, the effect of that prayer is when your life, probably your day is good and you're happy. The Spirit of God is moving over you and you're just so happy. But if you wake up online, you do not do anything, or maybe if you wake up online, or if you do business, you're going to make money. If you do your business well, that is the meaning of cause and effect. Another meaning of cause and effect is that if you sell, people will buy and you make money. So you need to understand mindset. Nothing is given freely. You have to put yourself out there. So what does this mean in regards to copywriting? It means that if you don't attempt to learn a skill that is doing the course, the effect of that skill will not come to you. That is the money you're potentially going to make. You're just going to become a potential energy. Now, I want to let you understand why people stumble on this online space. There are 4 reasons why people stumble. Number one, lack of self-belief. That one, we've already treated it a lot. Second one is doubting online income. You see, I used to be a hater of all these people that used to make money online because I used to see things like how I made 5 million naira in just 1 week. I used to get angry because I feel like it is not possible. To be honest with you, I felt like it was not possible. I was always getting angry until it became my reality. Now, doubting online income is one of the things that can hold your growth. Being skeptical about the ability to generate significant income online is going to leave you with doing things not well because you will not believe it. You understand? Number 3, understanding personal values. When you fail to recognize your unique values, your skills, and your perspective, if you fail to understand it, you cannot even bring it to the table. Now, let me tell you about this. Copywriting is just a skill. Understand that A skill alone is not what can put money in your pockets. It is good. Skill is good. But let me tell you something. You need to know yourself. Like there's one man I respect so much, Apostle Selman. Do you think that he's popular or he's able to communicate the way he's communicating because of he just has the skill of Bible? He knew his personality. He understood who he is first. Number one, he understands that he's a person. His mission is what? To the body of Christ. But guess what? He had to learn other skills like speaking, like communication, like how to exaggerate words, like how to use intelligent grammars so that he can entice you. So you can see, you need to understand your own purpose first. Like, what is Boss Uzi purpose? I am a sales consultant. I help brands, individuals, companies to increase their sale. I am a revenue growth strategist. With strategies, I increase your sale. But guess what? There are many skills that would be in place for me to actualize my main goal. Copywriting skills must be there. Talking skills must be there. Negotiation skills must be there. So I am training many of you to be copywriters. Doesn't mean that because you're a chef, doesn't mean you should leave your chef. Doesn't mean you should leave your whatever you're doing, your poetry work you're doing. Doesn't mean as long as there's a problem in that sector that you're willing to solve and you have a burning desire to solve, you need to be there to solve that problem so that you can make the money out of there. You understand? The last thing is, many of you are anticipating failure, expecting a negative outcome even before starting. It's just like you're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure for yourself. It can't work. This skill is not going to work for you. You understand? Now, I'm going to be teaching you guys during the course of this training. I'm going to be telling many of you how to deploy copywriting in your area of expertise and how to use it just to earn online. You understand? So before we go, there are some affirmations I would like us to make. Because without saying this, many of us have already heard about the mindsets. Boss Uzi has talked about the mindset. Boss Uzi has rejuvenated me. But you need to say something to rejuvenate yourself. You understand? You need to say something to stir up yourself. Somebody said the network is bad. Please, is the network clear at your side? Are you guys tracking? Are you tracking? Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much for the likes. We have 34 likes. Please, if you have not liked this video, kindly like. Let us end. We are ending with some affirmations. Now, there are some affirmations I want many of you to make. Number one, I want you to say to yourself as you are right now, because copywriting is the act of using your words to make an impact. And the impact you're about to make is so that you can use your words to convert it towards money for any company or for any brand or for your brand. So I want you to say to yourself, my words carry immense value and impact. My words carries immense value and impact. Or you can even say my words carry heavy value and impact. Number two, I deserve to be compensated handsomely for my expertise. Many of you are going to become so eloquent at copywriting, but many of you may end up in the job market in the rat race. You need to make this degree to yourself so that when the going gets tough, you remember you said this thing. When you've learned it very, very well, you remember that I deserve to be compensated handsomely for my expertise. Number three, I am capable of continuously mastering this skill. There's a lot of frustration that will happen along the way, but you're going to say, I am capable of continuously mastering it. Number four, say to yourself, my writing has the power to genuinely help businesses and people thrive. And that is it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for joining today. So if you have not downloaded this book is a free copy I gave everyone. It's valued at, I put it as 1,000 naira. It's a very, very short book that tells you everything about copywriting in 3 minutes. So the website is seller.co/CI3. So when you click on it, if you want to get it for free, you're going to click on buy now. When you click on buy now, you click on checkout, and you're going to put the coupon code free. Some people that were saying they were not able to download it, see where you go. Got any coupon code? Yes, you click on it. When you click on it, you type free. When you type free, it is currently worth 1,000 naira, but when you type free in the coupon area, it will turn towards zero. You understand? And you download it. You click on continue and you download it. You understand? When you've already downloaded, thank you for your purchase. Even when you're paying money online, this is how it shows. Then it send it to your email, or you can also send you here to just download it. And when you click here, it downloads automatically. You come here and click on it and you open your book. Now, there's something I want everybody that doesn't have this book. The link is in the group description. The link is in the YouTube description. Go and check it right now and download it. But that is be after this class. So what I was trying to tell you is that there are many benefits of what copywriting. A lot of benefits of copywriting. Number one, it helps you to increase sales and conversion. Number two, it improves engagement for you that want to do copywriting, that is content copywriting. Number three, it helps you build your brand to become, it helps your brand become stronger brand identity by creating consistent and compelling copies that help you to build your brand. Number four, it is cost effective marketing because when you have a good copy, it can reduce the need for expensive advertisement because we just putting out sweet and attractive copies, many customers come to you. Number four, it enhances career opportunity. When you have copywriting in your CV, it enhances your career opportunity. You understand? So, like I told you guys here in this book, there are types of copywriting. We have the SEO copywriting. This focuses on creating content that ranks well. Now, what is all this nonsense saying? If a company gives you an SEO copywriting job, and they say they want you to use SEO words like finance, money, transfer abroad in your copies. In as much as you're writing copies, those words that they gave you must appear multiple times in those copies you're writing. So, what is sales copy? Sales copy is sales letters are the letters maybe you see or the copies you see when you want to buy something online, mostly found in landing pages. What is content copywriting? Many content creators are doing content copywriting. Those people that will tell you that, hey, watch this video here, all those reaction videos, they are content copywriting because they said something that is compelling you towards pay attention. You understand? So copywriting it goes over to content. Now, direct response copywriting, this is where I like. Now, this designed towards to it is designed towards command an immediate response from a reader, either by making them fill a form, join a training, or so on. Just like many of you joined this training, it is called direct response. We also have email copywriting. This focuses on just writing emails, compelling emails to send to people's email. We also have technical copywriting. Involves, this one is more advanced. You understand? So 5 ways to land clients. You can check that out. Tomorrow we are going to be doing more of this. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in just like, getting very, very eloquent in copywriting, then I have a mentorship program that is going to help you. The name of that mentorship program is what? If you want to be trained by me, Boss Uzi, it is also inside this book. You're going to see how to get involved. You understand? It's a self-paced program. It has live sessions, access to communities, access to templates, and it's a 30 days class. It goes for 25,000 naira, but because of this training and everybody here, if you make payment right now, it's going to go for 4,997. So if you're interested, you're just going to click here and it's going to take you to the website. You just see more about it. And, if you're interested, if it's something you want to be mentored by me inside a closed circle, also have access to one-on-one mentorship, access to community, access to your friends and, more people. Like I told you, some of the people that you're going to, if you really want to build yourself in the copywriting space, you need to find a community, like I told you. So if you're interested in that, you understand, interested in joining the community, then it is what 4,997. We have a community. Like I told you, our community is very, very busy, very, very busy. Everyone asking questions. Everyone is doing, work. Guys, is the network bad? Is the network bad, or is it very clear at your end? So thank you so much. So that is that for now. Like, I think we have almost spent 1 hour. This is 49 minutes. So if you have any question, to ask, okay, somebody said it's clear. Thank you so much. If you have any question to ask, I want you to just ask in the comment section, because it's already 1 hour. Our goal is to end at 1 hour dot, regardless of, even though we exceeded the 9 o'clock. So if you have any question to ask, just ask me. Now, I know that you guys are just starting. You guys are trying to process a lot of things. This is a new stuff. Maybe you guys are not conversant with it right now. It is fine. From tomorrow, we are going into deep practical, and I really want everybody to participate. This training is not organized for money base. The people that I know, the training, the people that will come from this training, I know that these people will go ahead and make so much money. I believe in every one of you in this training. So I want you to meticulously take this training step by step, and get result for yourself. And with that being said, we are going to see in the WhatsApp group, I'm going to be dropping assignments from a daily basis there in the WhatsApp group. So somebody asked a question: what branch of copywriting is the best? When you say what branch of copywriting is the best, just know copywriting. Just know copywriting. And let me tell you something. Just go where the market is. If the market is direct response, go where that direct response is. And markets can be different for everybody. Like I can be saying, but for me as a beginner, forget about branches, learn everything about copywriting. Please, if you're not like this video, kindly like. Can I use copywriting to enhance my virtual assistant skill? Now, let me tell you something. If you're submitting a CV and in your CV, you have copywriting skills, you have a higher chance of getting that job more than somebody that doesn't have copywriting skills. You guys don't even understand the power. Customers, clients, they need this skill like mad. They're looking for somebody because they believe that once you have this skill of copywriting, you're highly intelligent. That is what they believe. So if you have the copywriting skill, it's a plus for you. Concerning the personal mentorship, sir, when is the deadline? The deadline is on Friday. But if you make payment right now, you're going to start immediately. If you make payment right now, you're going to start immediately. It's my mentorship class. And it's self-paced, although it has personal mentorship and access. So you're going to have access to all my books and all. So if you're interested in the mentorship program, all you just need to do is to go to my website, or when you click on the link on that, you're going to see everything. You can see these are the things you're going to be getting in the program. You're going to be getting access towards the A to Z of copywriting. You're going to learn a lot of things. Just go and look at it for yourself. The 7-figure freelancing guide, the portfolio, the sales copywriting. One thing about copywriting, you can learn it in 30 days. You can learn copywriting in 30 days and start getting results. So if you want to start your journey today, even though we are on ongoing 5-day training, if you want to start your journey personally with me, you can just make your payments and join. The account details is on the group, let me just send it to the group right now. You're going to see Boss Uzi console. You can use money points if you want. So that is that. So I'm going to pin it there in the comment section. Like I said, this is not even a pre-recorded. This is a live class, so you can always ask questions if you want. You can. So let me see 1 or 2 questions to ask. What branch of copywriting is the best? Can copywriting work out for someone into Web3? Let me tell you something many people don't know about Web3. Web3, the people that are going to win in Web3 are the people that knows how to market. Because Web3 is all about projects. There's a lot of projects there. And Web3 is being pushed by content. So if you know how to write content, 7 reasons why you should invest in this project. Number 3 will interest you. That is a headline. Tomorrow, I'm going to be teaching you guys headline frameworks. You understand? So if you're into Web3, you're into cooking, anything that involves selling, anything that involves persuasion, anything that involves content, anything that involves just making money online, copywriting is a sales skill. You learn how to sell for yourself. You learn how to sell for other business. You learn how to attract attention. Anything that requires selling, then copywriting is for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to keep you guys here for any minute again. I'm so delighted to have you guys on ground. One request I have for many of you right now, a lot of people did not join this live session, and I'm not really happy about it. So, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to open the group in the WhatsApp channel. The only thing you just need to do, I'm just going to ask, how was the training? How was today's class? And let me just know. You just tell me how today's class was there, or just draw a fire emoji in the comment section. Just throw a fire emoji in the comment section. Anybody that is interested in anything, my mentorship, you can just click the link and access it. My group is the free training is not for mentorship. If you have any question in regards that, you can DM me. That is the only place you're authorized to DM me. That is, you're DMing me your receipts. You're DMing your receipts, not every other question you want to ask is on the website. You understand? So if you DM to my number 09031836907, I am going to reply you immediately. Thank you so much, guys. If you got value, I want you to drop a love emoji in the comment section. Kindly drop a love emoji in the comment section if you got value from this training. So thank you so much, my friend Tina. Thank you so much. Marvelous. Thank you so much. Daniel, Anel Betts, Brown, Ifeoluwa, Dolakpo. Thank you so much. Whisper Tales. Thank you so much. Everybody that joined this training, I'm so delighted to have everyone on ground. So if you have not joined the WhatsApp group, the link is in the description. Thank you so much, everyone. At this junction, I'd like to end the stream. I hope you guys got value, but tell me whether you got value in the WhatsApp group. See you tomorrow, same time, same station.